My name is Mason Hickok, and I'm the editor-in-chief.
Hi, my name is Lainey, and I am the managing editor this semester.
I guess this was probably my second semester at UTSA, which would have been spring 2020.
I actually got started in the Paisano before I came to UTSA. I graduated from high school early in February instead of like your usual May. So I reached out, I had followed them on Instagram because I committed to UTSA and followed the Paisano, and they posted needing writers.
And I was on, not Facebook, Twitter. And there was a post from the Paisano that was like retweeted by, I think maybe UTSA's page or some UTSA affiliated page. And it was basically like, we have this thing on the website that's just like a general, if you're interested in any type of these things, consider reaching out.
So I messaged them and was like, I'm not at UTSA yet, but I'm going to be. And they made an exception and let me in. So started writing for them virtually and started working my way up the ladder.
So I was put in touch with the Arts and Life editor at the time, and I think within like a couple days I was already like starting on my first article. So it was a pretty quick process. Well, for me, it's kind of shown me my where my interests lie.
It's taught me to be very, I guess, professional in a sense of like separating work from my personal life.
I've always been interested in just being curious, I guess, and by way of writing for the paper and stuff, and doing different types of like research into different pieces, if it's a news piece or if it's like an opinion piece and you're looking for kind of sources and stuff, like submitting to that process has been really interesting. But it's kind of helped me realize that I actually really enjoy writing.
Half of the people here, I'm friends with outside of the Paisano and like outside of the office. But when I'm at the Paisano, it's very much like, this is what needs to get done. Like, I don't care if we live together or what, like, there's a separation. There's definitely boundaries, and it's taught me how to be professional and keep my personal life separate.
Post-college, I want to step into the public radio sphere. So, that's a blend of audio and journalism. So it's really kind of shown me where my passions lie. Editor-in-chief is responsible for the content, basically. So what's in the newspaper, what's on the website, all of the content that we publish, communicating with Diane and some of the other advisory board members from time to time, being the point of contact if a situation arises, essentially being responsible for what's being put out, making sure stuff is appropriate and balanced and all that kind of stuff.
As managing editor, my responsibilities, as it says, is to manage the editors. So I kind of manage all of the operations. So I manage the communications between the editors or between the editors and the staff. And I just kind of make sure everything runs smoothly and figure out ways to make things run more effectively if something's not working. I'm also like a good, bridge from one editor to the other. So if an editor has a problem with another editor, they'll usually come to me first, and then I can, relay the message or give them solutions. I think my favorite part about being at the Paisano is that it's very rewarding. You're putting in all of this hard work, but you're also getting something out of it. Like, you're getting a physical thing out of it.
I like the behind the scenes process. I guess, on production night on Mondays.
You have this paper weekly, or you get to see it on the website, and then you do it again. And I love that. I love having a structure. I love having, I love doing the same thing every week, which is kind of unpopular, but I feel like my schedule just runs smoother that way. And so having something to do every Monday evening, every Wednesday evening, like, it just helps my schedule flow a lot better.
Even though I've never really had a responsibility in like before I was editor-in-chief, like I wasn't a section editor, so I wasn't like designing pages or anything, but it's really cool to see how people kind of come up with their page designs and come up with their spreads and how it's going to look, and kind of how the articles add into that, and how photos and graphics and how all the different kind of positions come into play to make this kind of full product that we print every week. So the behind the scenes process for sure. I think for me, it's been a, how do I say it? Like a really
The paisano for me means friendship and I guess a bridge to success.
It's been a really humbling process, I guess, in some regards. Like, I feel like I've learned a lot about, like, you know, the do's and don'ts of certain things. And,
You know, I've learned so much here and I'm going to continue learning as I'm still here.
if it's like critically writing or writing objectively and stuff like that, like it's been both a place that's like, oh, this is home. Like, I've got some friends here, you know, people that I like to be around, but it's also a place that's like kept me in check on certain things and like kept me accountable about, you know, adhering to like deadlines and stuff like that.
You know, learning how to be professional, learning how to stand up for myself, learning how to take criticism. It's just such a good building block for the rest of my life.
It's both been, you know, really kind of like a chill, fun environment to be a part of, but it's also been something where I feel like I've learned and able to take stuff away that I can, you know, apply to life, I guess.
Thank you for watching. Click the logo to subscribe or click the videos for more from the Paisano.